Well, at this level, man, if there's something you struggle with, the other team will find it out and they will test it.
Now another shot in front, score! Rebound, Tomas Nosek after Bert. You might have heard in the background, right one off the puck. Catenacci into the zone. Well, they lay one right in front, deflected into the corner. Here's a sharp angle shot and they score. Boy, that's one you just can't give up. As we mentioned, was a part of that Utica team a year ago to beat the Griffins in the Western Finals. Now the Americans cut in and score from the right wing circle. A long shot there. Knocked away from him, and here come the Griffins back, led by Zengerle into the zone. He's got Mantha trailing. He dropped it off to him. Now they drop it off to Sproul. He scores! Oh, how about that passing play? And suddenly, in a game the Griffins have been dominated in, they're back into a 2-2 tie. Look out, Amhert's cutting right in with a chance, and they score on the rebound as McCullum made the save, and he just couldn't quite get the glove down to smother it. Americans glance it off the glass, not out. Now the Griffins, boy, I tell you. Dupuy picks off a pass and goes in on a wrist shot from the high slot and scores. Here comes Kindl now up ice across that line. Angling right point, Kindl spinning, fires a shot, he scores! Callahan on the doorstep.
That's one.
Screen. I don't think he touched
That's
it.
one.
As Kindl goes into the upper right-hand corner. Amherst win the draw at center with an empty net. They'll shoot and score. D'Amigo, that'll do it.
I think we started very good. We got a couple good chances there. We had the two posts there, and we take the early lead. But they come at us very hard. They scored two quick goals, and that was kind of surprise for us because we was thinking, I guess, it will go easy today. But yeah, they come very hard and they get the win. So they play better than us. We just have to be better tomorrow.
You gave up 47, maybe 49 shots. I'm not sure what it is. Tough way for Ty McCollum to come back.
Yeah, we didn't help him at all. You know, we should have blocked more shots for sure and help him because he came after like 2 months from injury. So we didn't help him at all, and it's hard for him for sure. But he doesn't feel good very about himself, like about him, because like we let 4 goals or 5 goals. So I mean, we have to help him next time better because like we can win game if they score 5 goals and we score only 2 or 3 goals. So we have to be better like a team and make sure we help him next time.
Yeah, it was an absolutely beautiful play by Mantha and Zengerle. So I know Zengerle's got the vision like that. So decided to join the play, and he made a beautiful pass, and I just put it in. I didn't even notice it went in.
Can you talk a little bit about the defense and the amount of shots that you guys allowed tonight in front of Tom?
Yeah, that's unlike us to let that many shots up. So slow start. I think they got a bunch of shots at the beginning there, and we turned it on at the end. But we can't start like that and give up that many shots on Tom, especially a guy just coming in.
Does it feel different, when you have a guy who hasn't played? He has a nice reputation, but he hasn't played in a long time. Does it take a different sense of responsibility?
I don't think so. No, we know Tom's a great goalie, so we got to play harder than we did tonight, absolutely. But we try to play as hard as we can in front of him, and he does a great job.
I felt all right. It was good to actually, get a lot of shots. Kind of got me into the game right away, and didn't really give me a chance to think too much. And just unfortunate that it didn't work out for the team.
Other than that, how are you feeling?
I feel good. Still had a little bit of discomfort, but it wasn't anything that I can't play through.
Now, what do you think you guys need to do because get this offense going? I mean, they had a lot of shots. I think it was 47 shots tonight on goal. What does the team need to do to sit there and help you guys out?
Honestly, I think it's just a little bit more bearing down and executing. That's a very good team over there. They came out and they worked very hard and sort of put us on our heels a little bit. I think we play a lot better when we put other teams on their heels and make them play at our pace.
You know what? They shot the puck from everywhere, and I think they generated 49 shots. It's way too many shots to give up in a game, and especially when you have a guy that hasn't played for a month and a half in net. But I thought that when you look at our first period, we were totally outcompeted. They won all the loose puck battles, the foot races, and so it was a tough first period. And you come out of it down only 2-1, and then we jockeyed the lines around, a bit, and started to get us going. I thought we got better in the second and third, but it just looked like one of those nights where we weren't engaged, and you know, and you're gonna have nights like that, and it's gonna bounce back tomorrow night.
Todd, the last 3 games, you guys have struggled really bad in your power plays. I believe you're 2 for 17 in your power plays. What do you need to do to improve that?
Well, just you know, we have to stick with it. The one we scored tonight was just a shot from the point that we got through with a good screen. And you know, we got 2 power play goals in Cleveland last game that got us that tied up the game and won that in overtime. So it's generated goals the last 2 games, but before that we were really struggling with it. We made some adjustments with it. And tonight was a night where we had opportunity to capitalize and maybe tie up the game. But it's not so much the power play tonight. It was our lack of compete, especially in the first period. It was very evident. Everybody could see it.
Do you think that the team, especially Blue Liners, may have pressed a little bit because they had Tom back there and they wanted to do well, and maybe it had an adverse effect?
You know what? Maybe sometimes it's like that. I don't think that was the case tonight. You know, I think we would have played a lot more desperate in the first period, and we didn't see that. So, you know, we're gonna have to regroup and go over some stuff with video tomorrow and try to get the guys ready for tomorrow night's game.